Hello everyone, this video is about to create a shopping cart and also perform the functionality up to add items to the cart and also remove them from cart back. Okay, this is the demo that we will perform in this video. For example, right now we have 0 item in our cart. Let's press this one, see that has changed to 1. Let's press again add to cart, that has to 2. Let's move back to our cart, okay, to the checkout page. Whenever we come here, so we can remove that, see removed. Okay, we came back, let's move back. Okay, see we have 0 item and let's check it. Okay, check it, and if we see we have 3 items. If I remove one of them, see that has removed, and now we have 2 items in our cart. I didn't focus on the design, I just performed the functionality, how it works and how we implement the Redux. I use Redux Toolkit in this video, okay, for performing this functionality. So let's get started. Okay, before starting, if you are new, please subscribe our YouTube channel, like this video and support me. So for this shopping cart, to create it using React and Redux, so I have already created the design. Okay, this is just a simple design, just a navbar. Okay, this is a navbar and these are 3 products which I have added. Okay, simply just I use this is a navbar. Okay, and these are the components, 3 components, 3 products. Okay, this product is a separate component. I have passed title and image to that. Let's check that product component. This is the product component. Okay, this is all code that we have done. Okay, so for the Redux, we should install these 2 packages. One is Redux.js Toolkit and the second one is React Redux, this one. Okay, just install these 2 packages for Redux. So now let's first of all we should set up the boilerplate code for our Redux. Okay, for the Redux we need to set up first of all the store and also the slice. We will use Redux Toolkit and let's create that. So in this src folder, first I will create a new folder by the name of Redux, and inside that I will create a file by the name of store.jsx, and inside that let's first of all import configure store from Redux Toolkit. Yeah, let's Redux.js Toolkit. This is from, sorry. And now let's create a store, const store, and also let's export it. Export default store is equal to configure store, and inside it we will define our reducers. Okay, just reducer. So later I will right now we didn't create the reducer, so later we will create that. Let's save it, and now let's create the slice folder. A new component, for example cart slice.jsx, and for this slice we need first of all to import the create slice. Import create slice from Redux Toolkit. Now let's use it. So to use it, so let's first of all create const cart slice is equal to create slice, and we will pass first of all name to this slice. What will be the name? This slice is the collection of our reducers actions that we would like to perform. Okay, before React Redux, this toolkit, this Redux Toolkit, in the Redux we were just creating all actions and reducers in separate files, but the benefit of this Redux Toolkit is that we will write all these things together in one component. The name is, for example, cart, and let's write the initial value. What will be the initial state? So let's define the initial state is cart. We will have an array of cart. Okay, whenever we add some carts to our some products to our cart, so they will be in this cart. And now let's define reducers, and here we will just add our methods, actions that we would like to perform. For example, adding a product and removing, we will perform those methods here. So now let's export them. Export default cart slice, and also export const the method that we are action that we are defining here. We will export them here from cart slice dot reducer. We will import them from this, and yeah, those are actions that we would like to export. Okay, cart slice dot actions. So it is equal to this. Okay, and export default cart slice dot reducer. So after exporting them, let's import this reducer inside our store. Let's import cart slice from cart slice. Okay, we have imported that. So now let's assign it. Let's first of all assign a name, for example cart, and we will assign cart slice to that. Yeah, we did our job. We created our slice and also in the store. Now let's use the provider. So just come here to the app.j6, to the app.j6. Here we will import our provider. Okay, the provider means it is a component. How many component? Yeah, let's first of all import it. I will just show you. Import React Redux and also provider. Now let's use it. Okay, let's just write provider. How many components are there inside this provider? So those all can access our store. Okay, the store that we have, those all can access this store. Okay, just come here and we will just provide our store here. Store is equal to with store. We will import the store. Dot slash redux. Now why we can't access that? Redux slash store. We exported everything. Okay, export default store. Yes, and just come here to the provider store. Yeah, we provided that store. So now whenever we did okay, we wrote the Redux code. So let's come here. What is the error that we faced with? So let's check that. Inspect, come here to the console. It says that this could be due to syntax error, importing non-existing module. Yeah, cannot properties of reading git start. So let's come here. The store is not provided to us, so let's check it. Import store from. That has not imported. It should import by default. Let's come here and let's just try const export default store. Just come here now, back to the app.j6. Redux slash store. Yeah, that is okay now. So now whenever we press this add to cart button, so the number of these items should be increased. Okay, for example, if we press once, it will increase to 1, then 2, 3. Okay, so for this, let's move to this button. First of all, just come here to the product and this button. Whenever we click this button, yeah, on click, let's add on click event. So we should call a function here and to update that state. So to update the state, we will just store these title and image inside our Redux store. Okay, inside this store we will just store all those data. So let's use to store data item into dispatch in action. So for that we need use dispatch hook. Let's import that. Use dispatch, import use dispatch from React Redux. let's create an instance of that. And also whenever we want to add some data to our store, so we should create a method here. So let's create a method here that would be like add to cart. This is a method, and here we will get a state, the previous state, and in action. So whatever data we passed to this add to cart, so this action, so let's push that to this cart array. Okay, so to push that we will just write state dot cart. Okay, state dot cart dot push, and we will push just action dot payload. Okay, we will push the data that we have passed, and now let's export it. Add to cart. After exporting, let's come here to the product and let's import it. Import add to cart. Okay, from Redux cart slice, and now let's use that. Okay, so to use that, let's create a function and we will just now call that. Okay, add to first we will just use dispatch instance, then we will just assign that function inside that. Okay, we will dispatch that function add to cart, and we will pass just the title and image to that. We will pass these two, title and image, to that function, and they will be stored inside that array. So whenever we store them inside that array, so now let's use them. Okay, so to use them, we will just come here to the home page and we will just update this 0. Okay, we will change this to 1, 2 and 3 whenever we press the data. So to get the data from our store, we will use another hook, which is import use selector from React Redux. We will use this selector. So now let's write const cart items is equal to use selector, and now we will get just state dot cart. We will get all the items which are in the cart. So whenever we assign the data to this cart item, now we will print the length of that here. Okay, let's write cart items dot length. So we should write here cart dot cart. The reason is that first we should get the store cart, then the data that we have here. Okay, cart. So I hope it will work. Okay, let's check it. We will print the length of our products which are in the cart. Let's come here and just, yeah, right, let's push it. Right now that is 0. Okay, let's press add to cart. See, that has added. See, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is adding. It means that we perform this functionality successfully and we have our data in cart. So now let's so now whenever we press and this check this cart, so we should see the cart. Okay, in the items inside the cart. For that we need to perform routing. Okay, we will use React Router DOM. So just come here to the here and I will import them. Import React Router DOM, and let's import all the browser router routes and route. Now let's use them. Let's remove this and let's write routes, and inside routes let's write route, and route has two parameters. First is the path is equal to slash, this is per home page, and the element is equal to with the home page. Okay, and the second one would be for the checkout. Let's write it as checkout, and element would be checkout. Let's create checkout page. First of all, let's create that checkout.jsx. checkout. Okay, so let's import it now. Here instead of home I will write checkout. Let's import it here. Yeah, so now let's move here. Whenever we press this cart, so we should change the cart to the link, and just come here to the home page and come here to the h4. We should make it link. Link should be imported from React Outer DOM. Paste it here, and also let's assign 2 is equal to, we should move to checkout here. It's checkout now. Let's import the checkout, the link. Check it now. Okay, so let's press this cart. See, we came to the checkout component. So now we should print the data that we had before inside the checkout. Just come here to the checkout page, and here I will print all the data that we had in our cart. So to print the data, let's use selector hook. Import use selector hook from React Redux, and let's get all the data const. To get the data, we will just got items is equal to use selector hook, and here state dot cart. We will get all the carts, and now let's print the data, and we will use map function for that. Before that, let's cart items dot map function, and here we will get an item and return. So here we will just return now the data. So let's print the data. First let's create a div. So now let's print data. So first I will just add a class name to this, and that would be dplex. It should displayed in a row, and here first I should display an image, and the src, the route would be the image. To print that, we will write item dot image, and then we will just print the title. For the title I will just write here on another div element. Inside that let's just print first of all the title. Let's write item dot title, and down from that we should print just the button for remove. So where is the error? So let's check it. Yeah, map. So let's close it here. Yeah, the error has gone. So now let's check it. Okay, and let's check our checkout page. This is our checkout page that we have. Okay, so let's just decrease the size of the image. So to decrease the size of image, we will just add a class name here. Class name checkout. Yeah, just see image, and just come here to the op.css file. This dot see image, width would be pixel, and also height should be 50 pixel. Yeah, it looks like this. Okay, so now let's move back and refresh it from start. Okay, right now that is 0. Let's press this one, let's press this one, let's move back here. So these are the items that we have. So now whenever we press this remove, so we should remove that element, that product from our store. So for that we need to pass an ID with our products. So to pass the ID, let's add that here. ID, this one is 1. And same to this, let's just copy this one, add to the second product. This should be 2, and also for the third one this should be 3. So now let's sketch them in the product component ID, and let's just pass the ID to our store. So to pass the ID, let's write like this. After passing it, so now whenever we click on the remove button, yeah, that is okay. So just come here again to the checkout page. So whenever we click on this button, so we should remove that. Okay, let's write the code for this and click. We should again use dispatch hook. So let's import that. I use dispatch hook. Let's create an instance of that. Const dispatch is equal to use dispatch, and also let's create an instance of in action. Okay, in cart slice, that would be remove from cart. So here let's pass ID to this remove from cart. Let's first of all export it, remove from cart, and after that let's import it here, remove from cart. Let's import it. After that let's use it now. Just come here, we will use here dispatch, and remove from cart, and we will pass just the ID here. Okay, to pass the ID we will write item.id. So it will just pass the ID, item.id. So let's write like this, ID, item.id. Now just come here again to the cart slice, and here whenever we get the ID we should remove that product from our store. So to remove that, let's first of all find the index of that one. So let's write const item or product is equal to state dot cart dot find index. It will just find the index. x.id was equal to with the action dot payload dot id that we have passed. So it will just find the index of that product in the array, and after that we will just remove that. Okay, let's write state dot cart dot product. This is the index. Okay, let's change it to the index, and let's write here index is equal to, so no, sorry, for the removing a product we should write like, we should use state.cart is equal to with state.cart.filter method, and after that was not equal to. Okay, just don't take that record which has the same ID and filter all the record and assign them back to this state.cart. So let's save it and let's try it how. Let's check it, where is the error. because this could be due to syntax errors or import modules. Let's just come here to the checkout. Where is the error? So there is no problem. Okay, I just refreshed, everything is okay. When I refresh, that is okay. Okay, no problem. So let's come here. So let's move back, refresh it, and let's add to the cart, and let's move to the checkout page. Let's remove this. See, that has removed. Okay, if we come back, and we will see just one. Okay, before there were two. Let's add this one. Okay, add this one. Okay, let's check it again. We have two items in the cart. So whenever I remove one of them, see, that has removed, and there we have one item in the cart. So it was all about adding to the cart and removing from cart. This was just a simple example. I didn't focus on the design. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and also like this video and comment down. Thanks for watching.